This is Lex from Dead Gentry Collectibles, and we are playing our Guess the Value game today, where I show you 3 objects and you try to appraise their worth in your mind. First, I'm going to show you each piece so you can get a nice look at it before moving on to the second round, where I give you just a little bit more information on each so you can reevaluate what you think the worth might be. So what do you think this one is worth? Things to think about, right? Whether you're a collector, if you like going to auctions and participating in bidding, maybe you're a reseller and you're hunting for these objects in the wild to see if you can resell them for more valuable amounts. Let me try to show you the inside of this one. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I don't want to mess up the clasp there. It's a beautiful clasp. Give you a good look at each one. So things to think about, right? Age, origin, quality, materials, size, all important factors. Okay, so there's the 3 pieces visually. Hopefully you have a value in mind for each. Now I'm going to give you a little more information on each one. This is Chinese. This is a rosewood box. It has been lacquered. This piece does have some damage. I don't know if you noticed, but running around this corner here, that crack will continue to crack through this wood over time. That's something to think about. Mother of pearl inlay. It's this shininess right here. That's mother of pearl. So it hasn't been done through the whole box inlay, but it has been done in detailed segments here. Very pretty in the sunshine looking at that. This is maybe, 6 inches, maybe 1.5 inches tall, just so you have an idea of the size. It is from the 1950s, and it is a lacquered wood. Let's see, let's do this one next. This piece is from India. Hopefully you spotted that earlier. This is bone and brass, actually, when it comes to materials. Likely camel bone. These are often camel bone. Again, completely handmade, kind of from that 1950s, maybe a little bit later. That blue velvet really does scream 1950s, 1960s on that piece. And then here, so now you know the materials on that one. A little more of its history. And here we have this, sometimes these are called Moorish if you were to look for them online, or maybe you're looking for a searchable term to list one for sale. Egyptian Middle Eastern mosaic box pieces. These are usually made of beechwood. This one's beechwood. Again, mother of pearl inlay on the top here, about 6 inches. This one's likely from the 1940s. These do come larger, and larger pieces are more valuable. This is one of the smaller boxes. And now I will go ahead and reveal the values to you. So do you have your values in mind? Hopefully you do. Which do you think is the most expensive on the table today? Which one is it? If you guess this piece, you are correct. This is worth between $40 and $60 at this size. Again, you have all that beautiful mother of pearl inlay and all of this very intricate, all of this woodwork, even these tiny little squares and lines have all been hand laid, and they are minute. So it's very intricately done, very beautiful. You can even look, you see the way the woodwork has been done at the joining. Absolutely beautiful. If you guess that's the most valuable piece, that is absolutely correct. So which do you think is next? Which is next most valuable? If you said the Chinese rosewood box, you are correct. These usually are about $35. This one's damaged, as I said, so it would be worth a little bit less. I'd put it at $25 to $30. But still, collectible, nice in a collection, still has that mother of pearl. If you said that the India bone and brass piece was the least valuable object on the table, you are very accurate in your appraisal skills. This piece is worth maybe $20. So I hope you learned something or just had fun playing the game, and happy hunting for your vintage treasures.